Welcome to the Rabia and Sana show. We're two Desi girls reinventing cultural norms with love to make difficult conversations easier to help you take courageous steps faster.
Whether you feel like a misfit now or have been breaking the standards, this podcast is for you, for the adults, the young. Come as you be and become your authentic self as you desire. Let's go reinvent some cultural norms together.
Hello everyone, I am Rabia Paracha. I have been a rebel without a cause for most of my life until I discovered my purpose to empower women to empower themselves. And that led me down a rabbit hole to become a life coach from CTI Coactive Coaching. And today I'm a mind and life power coach who helps people break free of their limiting cultural beliefs to find the life they love and the love of their life.
Hello everyone, I am Sana. I am from New Jersey, a Pakistani American. Professionally, I work in the clinical research field. And personally, I have always had this purpose of empowering women of South Asian culture to be able to live the life that they want to live and be true to themselves instead of what the culture expects them to be. And so here I am pursuing that purpose, and I am also studying to become a life coach. Let's get started.
Hi everyone. Today we are just going to surprise you with a few things as we're going to be taking a few weeks off, right, Sana?
Yes. And we wanted to update you guys on where we are, why we haven't posted an episode, and let you guys know what's going on with the both of us right now.
Yeah, it's been so busy for me and you. I know Sana as well. And that's why we're sharing this with everyone. So it's been a really busy time for me. My son's getting married, and it's really exciting time for us. It's an interfaith, interculture marriage. So we're reinventing cultural norms, as you know, Sana, just in theme with what we do here. So that's really exciting, and that's taking up a lot of my time.
Yeah, wow, Rabia, congratulations. I saw your pictures. The family looked beautiful, and it is really inspiring to see how two cultures, totally different, huge stigma in our society with these two different cultures coming together. But it really shows that, your son and your daughter-in-law, it's about the love, right? It's about the love that brought them both together. And I love it. So congratulations. It's an awesome time for you and your family right now.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. And yeah, it is a very exciting time, and it's the next chapter, right? As we are going to be entering into our next chapter of this podcast as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. For me, the summer has been very busy with, the kids being home from school. My son just graduated high school, and now he's going to be going to college. I can't believe I have a college-going kid now, and we're going on vacation for 2 weeks. This is the first vacation that we did the whole year. So, the kids really needed that. And my travel for work has been a little bit busy as well, but I wanted to take the time off to spend with the kids, really enjoy some family time. And I'm actually at my sister's house now because we wanted to spend some time with cousins and enjoy that too. So both of us need some R&R time with family and personal time for ourselves to reboot.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if I'm going to get a reboot chance, but I know you are with your vacation and time with the family, a little break with the kids, and congratulations on your son's graduation and going to college. My goodness, the next phase of his life as well. That's stressful, and also, it's an accomplishment. It's congratulations to you, A, for raising him, and B, for, this monumental landmark event in our children's lives. So I know how exciting he must be.
Yes, thank you. We all are really excited. And Rabia, I just want to point out that all of the things that we talk about in our podcast, I am really trying to actually put them in action in my life. And really, we talk a lot, but it's when you do it in practice, then you can actually see, oh my God, I can relate sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what we were talking about in the podcast. So I'm seeing results. That's what I want to say is I'm actually seeing things happen and I feel better and I feel good about it. And so I'm really putting all these things into practice and I love it.
Amazing, amazing. And I can, I've been practicing, but there's always more practice left to do, no matter how. There's no such thing as arriving. So this is like reinventing cultural norms, as you and I often discuss. It's not about telling a culture it's right or wrong, right? It's about how do we find a way that we don't neglect ourselves in this process. And I think that's, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I think it's about boundaries. For me, it's about boundaries and self-respect and honoring ourselves, and then being able to stand up for it and being respected for it.
Yeah, boundaries. And for me right now, it's about looking back at those things that went wrong or the downfalls that I had, those parts where I felt really down. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? I don't feel like I belong here. And what could I have done different? That's what I'm doing, is looking at the things where what could I have done different, and not beating myself up over that, and learning from it and then doing better, picking myself up from it and doing better. So it's been, that journey of acceptance of my own decisions and myself and what had happened to me, not being that victim, as playing that responsibility as well.
Reconciling with the past is so important. It's so important to understand and get through, because that self-acceptance part comes with forgiveness too, right? We do make mistakes. It's natural. Sometimes I was having a conversation with my good friend, and we always talk about how we're flawed. As human beings, we're flawed, but we're human beings. So we're supposed to be flawed. We're not robots. We're not God. But then we beat ourselves up for being human. And that really is something that we all, like you're doing, leading by example for us and everyone. That's what we need to do.
It's so life-changing, because it's realizing I was doing it to myself. That's what it was. Like, why am I doing this to myself? It's okay. Like, just those two words are just so powerful. It's okay.
Right. And we talk about the present moment as well. If we're always ruminating, if we're always living in this past time, past world, past experience, then are we really living here in the moment? Are we really moving towards our goals? Like, there's so much. And I'm sure our future episodes are going to cover a lot of this and other things as well. And, we've been posting on social media a lot. So if for those of you who are listening, I know, Sana, you and I are there. For those of you that are listening, please do please just follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Although we are more active on Instagram than we are on TikTok, but please follow us there. We plan to do a lot more there as well. And what else did we want to say?
We will be taking a few weeks off, so there will be no new episode. But we are winding down our season 1. We have a few more episodes left, but we're taking a few weeks break. We'll come back and post some of the remaining season 1 episodes. And in the meantime, you can go back and check out some of the ones that you haven't checked out so far.
Check them all out. Check them all out. And then message us on Instagram and tell us how you like them. And also reach out to us and let us know what you want us to talk about as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, if there's a topic that you feel like could be a great topic as far as, South Asian culture and what kind of challenges we face through it, please let us know. And even what we can do better. We are very open to critique and feedback. So please let us know what you think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, in the coming season, we're going to change it up a little bit. There are going to be some new parts to our podcast as well. And we're excited about this new branch that we're going to add. We don't want to disclose it just yet. So please stay tuned and keep checking us out and following us. All the details will always be announced on Instagram first, and we do plan to do a few lives as well. So, so that's going to be amazing. And I just wanted to say one more thing. And you were talking about reflecting and thinking back about what had happened and trying to get the lesson from those experiences and then apply them in the present so that you can move forward without making those same mistakes again.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing this a lot, and I actually starting another, as you know, another Instagram page as well, where I'm putting all those lessons down, and I'm going to post them, and I'll post them, I'll share them in the stories on our the Rabia and Sana show Instagram page as well. With, we learned so much, but how much have we really learned? That was my question to myself. We learned so much, but how much have I really learned? And then I started writing down the lessons, and I have like over 568 or 575 lessons, but we don't remember them.
Yes.
So if we don't remember them, how can we actually practice them?
I love that you're doing that, Rabia, and you had the perfect name for it, Rabia Says. So please check that out, because a lot of the things you say, I myself write them down, and I have to look at it over and over again. I go back and I look at it, and thank you for putting it in writing for us, because you're right, we forget about it, and it's when it comes into play, into real life, you sort of forget it even more, because your real life practical right there is going on. You forget, and your mind takes over. So it's really important to reread it, and even read it over and over again, or go back and look at it. And it's the same for our episodes too. Whenever, even for me, when I go back and listen to the same episode again, sometimes I'm going to hear or get something out of it different than what I got out of it the first time. So putting it in writing, like you did, Rabia, your quotes and things that, you get these downloads. And so you got to document those, because it'll just go away otherwise.
Well, I want to say that what you just said about writing them down, and, you go back and listen to them or repeat it. 2 or 3 things happen simultaneously. One is you're imprinting that lesson over and over in your mind. That's number one. Number 2 is that each time you read that quote, or you read the lesson, or you read even the solution that you have, each time you read it, you're never reading from the same person that you were at the time of the problem, when the problem happened. So there's a Chinese proverb that says, when you read a book 1,000 times, like reading a book 1,000 times, you will pick up something new each time.
Wow, the same book.
The same book. Well, but it goes to show you, there's one Quran, there's one Bible, there's one Torah, there's one Bhagavad Gita. Like, they're all one book, and it hasn't been rewritten. We're still trying to understand it.
Right, you're right in that context. Wow.
So our lives and our life experiences are like that. There are lots of lessons in one experience, but sometimes we just take one lesson, and then the same thing happens again for the next lesson.
Yeah.
So it's really to say, how many lessons, how many learnings can I extract and practice? So anyways, we can talk about this forever.
Yeah, we can talk in general too about forever about these things. But I mean, I'm so excited about season 2. We have something different coming, and it's going to be new and different, and it's going to be a surprise, and it's the same theme and the same concept, but I think you guys will really, really like it. So stay tuned. It's a lot of exciting things to come.
Yep. We'll still be reinventing cultural norms with love, but we will be adding pieces to this conversation, because it's such a huge conversation. And the first season was more about some of the general themes that we have, our personal journey, a lot of it. And actually we've been doing a lot of the episodes that we did were in real time, things that we were actually experiencing in the moment. So, you know, we sometimes don't mention that in the moment because there's so much going on when we're posting these episodes. So yeah, so that's what we popped up to do today, just to say hello. And you can hear my dog in the background, another cultural norm that we've reinvented, that just to share with you all that, you know, there'll be a little gap, but check out our episodes, all of them. You know where to find us: Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and I think all, you know, of course, Buzzsprout.
And YouTube as well. It's easy. Just, we have the video versions on YouTube. Please go on YouTube, check that out. And even Clubhouse. If you guys have the Clubhouse app, Rabia and I do weekly shows twice a week on there in the Human Behavior Club. And those are
our clubs too, the Rabia and Sana show and the Think Better, Feel Better club. So we're there on Clubhouse. So I think I'm the same. I'm Rabia Paracha.
Yes.
And Sana.
I think it's Sana Shah, but we have the link in our bio, so please check that out in Linktree for Clubhouse. I think the conversations that we have on a Clubhouse are candid and it's more people speaking, so please check those out.
It's casual. It's more casual and it's not necessarily more deeper, but there are more dimensions because there are more people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we do get a little deep here.
We're deep people.
Yeah, that's right. Today it was just a short pop-up.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you listening.
Yes, we're grateful for your follows and your listens. And if you've been listening and not downloading, this is something I forgot. Please do download our episodes. It does make a difference to us and to our visibility. And please comment on our social medias about what you like, what you don't like. Direct messages. We always respond to all our messages, maybe not right away, but we will, because for us, this interaction and making a difference is really important. So we hope that we're making that difference, and we're looking forward to coming back and making more difference hopefully in all your lives.
More to come. So Rabia, it's that time.
So we're two Desi girls
reinventing cultural norms
with
love. Bye
bye everybody. See you in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Please rate, subscribe, and review wherever you listen to podcasts, and follow the Rabia and Sana Show on social medias.
Remember, you can watch the video version on YouTube, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
If you want life coaching services, or you are reinventing cultural norms for yourself and think you would be a great guest and want to be on our show, please email contact@therabiaandsanashow.com.
And be sure to check out our next episode. See you next time.
See you next time.